Arsenal, just before we get into the holding the panel accountable, because I'm sure you've got some clips ready and loaded. I'm a bit nervous. But Arsenal, they're looking to expand the Emirates and offer David Raya a pay rise. Were you across this week?
Happy, yeah, pay rise. Deserves it. You know what I mean? He's been brilliant goalkeeper since he's come in. So definitely deserves it. I think he's one of the best goalkeepers in I think next to your keeper, Alisson, he's probably the next best in the league right now. So he definitely deserves a pay rise. And expanding the stadium, well, listen, they're talking about going back to Wembley to play. I remember last time we played there, man. We didn't get on too good at Wembley Stadium when we played there. But, yeah, listen, I'm all for these expansion, but how is it going to, you know, as long as that doesn't affect what's going on the pitch.
It will.
Right? That's my thing. If they're like, all right, because listen, we still are in pain to this day because of moving to the Emirates.
Yeah, but you've built your super team now.
Huh?
You built your super team now.
Yeah, we had a super team when we was at Highbury and moved to the Emirates, and then it got dismantled. And we was told that, that money needs, money's short.
But this ain't a whole new stadium. It's just like
it's not a whole
stand
new
or
stadium.
It should be fine.
It's not. It shouldn't affect it.
No.
But it better not affect it because I've still got scars. Right? When you start to see certain players leaving, like your Ashley Coles, all these people like that, leaving to other clubs, right? And then the owners are saying, well, basically, we need the money, man, to pay for the stadium. As long as it's nothing to do with that, and that's going to be... I think what they want to do is they want to sort of... I've been to the SoFi Stadium, which is ridiculous. You've been there. It's an incredible stadium. I think one of the ideas they want to do at Arsenal is have that 3D screen that they got going around, which if they built that would look unbelievable. It's just really... They've got a Real Madrid as well. I saw that Madrid. And I think they're looking to sort of do similar to what Madrid have done, like expand it up to about 70,000. I was saying the other day, we did a show on AFTV, and... it'll probably be a lot more corporate boxes. And Arsenal now are in serious competition with Spurs when it comes to corporate boxes. Because remember, you'll have a lot of people who get corporate boxes. They're not fans of the club. They're just business people who want to give their clients a great experience. Spurs got a brand new stadium. They've got unbelievable boxes there. I have been in one. I went to an American football game there. And that's your competition. So now if you don't want to be, losing clients to Spurs, you've got to react. So I think a lot of that is to do... It is. Because there's a lot of fans saying to me, at least I'll be able to get a ticket. I'm like, are you sure about that? Because how many of those tickets are going to be like for the general sale? Yeah. And how many of those are going to be, they'll be putting in more exclusive boxes, bigger boxes, stuff that will be, improve the boxes that they got now. I think there's going to be a lot more of that.
Also, I know,
my personal opinion.
We take the mick about Spurs in terms of it's got a go-kart track and you've got the Skywalk and it's the NFL pitch and all that stuff. But obviously, in terms of the revenue that brings in and the concerts and everything else they do there, obviously that's coming out
and Arsenal,
your pocket. Well,
Arsenal ownership and that will be very jealous of that, and they'll be very wary of that, and they'll be looking and thinking, we got to, and that's fair enough. You've got to react to that. You've got to compete with that, because there is no doubt that Spurs, with what they've built there, are taking lots and lots of business in various things. And as I said, even on match day, Arsenal used to run that, the corporate thing. They had 2 rows of corporate boxes going all the way around. They had that locked. But they ain't got it locked anymore because of the Tottenham Hotspur.
When's the swimming pool going to get finished off at Fulham? That's your competition. Listen, don't forget about Fulham, with the swimming pool.
They got that Fulham. Have you seen where they built that riverside thing? Looks beautiful. Nice. The only thing is, man, if you've got the weather to enjoy that, you know what I mean? It does look nice.
So currently 60,000 at Arsenal at the Emirates. You'd be looking to increase that to around 70.
70, they reckon, yeah.
I mean, constructually, in terms of architecture, I don't know how you would you have to take the roof off and then build up?
God knows, right, how they do it. Would they build down possibly? I think it'd be more, looking at the design of it, I think it would be more going up. Yeah. And as I said, I reckon they want to put that 3D screen on it, and maybe do they want to put a sort of another sort of skin around it? You've seen a lot of stadiums now where they sort of put a skin around it and light it up and stuff like that. I really don't know the full plans, but as I said, as long as it doesn't affect what happens on the pitch, we all want a nice stadium, we want a beautiful stadium, but more importantly, we
Well, you
want a
say that,
team
Robbie.
that's competing.
And in the 98 and 99 seasons, you had to go to Wembley. And don't forget, Wembley was about to go under big reconstruction itself. It got knocked down in 2000. But the record in the Champions League games, pretty bad. A 1-1 draw with Lens. You did beat Panathinaikos, drew to Kiev. You lost to Kiev. You lost to Lens. You did beat Panathinaikos away. And then there was a defeat at home to Barcelona. You got defeated by Fiorentina. So
no, it's terrible, man. I was there.
Why was it so bad, though?
I don't listen. It
don't even look like.
You know what it was, right? Probably. I don't know. There's a lot. I remember a lot of fans at the time. It was like, I hate this place. Get out of here. It was all got blamed on Wembley at the time, but you know, we filled it. We filled the stadium and stuff like that.
73,000 on average you were getting.
But the performances there weren't good. But if it's just a temporary measure, listen, and fans know that you're going to be coming back to a even much more improved stadium, I don't think there's going to be any fan that's against it, you know. But as I said, as long as, you know,
how soon can we start this? So we all want you to get a new stadium, man.
Oh yeah, you need a new stadium.
Nah, talk to me, man. When can we start construction? Next week?
Our stadium or their stadium?
No, theirs, man. Whilst they're top, man. Let's get this show on the road.
Get it going.
The Wembley's there for you now, man.
Gonna go?
Don't worry about me, man. Don't worry about them.
Don't worry about our stadium.
Don't worry about me, man.
So there's a woman
Come, man.
who's owns a house, I think, behind their stadium, right? He just said, "No, but no, I'll move." right? Now, innit? She's the one who's held up bare things.
Don't worry about us, man. I'm just trying to
Roman
get.
tried to pay her off. She's not having it.
Abramovich come, everything.
Yeah,
She
little
said, I ain't moving.
We had that. We had that at Tottenham. There were certain businesses that wouldn't move, and just mysteriously they got lit
Paid
on
off.
fire.
Oh,
For us.
wow.
One did, yeah.
Insurance
Allegedly.
purposes and whatnot.
Allegedly.
I think for Spurs, sorry, not Spurs.
Allegedly.
I think for Chelsea as well, you got that big
Lords?
You got that railway
Lord,
track.
yeah. How many
You got a
does your
railway
stadium
track
hold?
behind it.
Yeah,
as well,
yeah,
so it
yeah.
makes
Mark,
it really difficult.
what's your stadium hold?
45?
42 and a half.
42 and a half.
Should be bigger for
That's
Chelsea.
crazy.
Should be. You need to address that.
Right.
Man stadium.
We're
That's
trying
the same
to, but-
stadium. For
I know,
Alright,
right.
St. Paul's Cathedral's line of sight is in the way as well.
Can't you just move to Earl's
can't
Court?
do- we
No,
can't
Sam.
do
Earl's
anything.
Court
The
building development's already locked.
Plus as well, remember they can't move.
CPO,
right,
we
because
can't move.
they-
man.
people
It's
own
not even
the
that. We ain't got.
pitch,
We ain't
the
got.
pitch,
We ain't
the
got no
guys that
plan.
own the pitch as well.
Yeah,
But even if we did.
pitch owners. Yeah, that's what
we
he's
don't
talking
own
about.
the pitch.
CPO.
And the
Yeah,
hotel.
Yeah, mad.
Fans of the
Yeah, but
they said
if
you
they're
move,
charging you rent,
No, but you know what?
Exactly.
If a proper like alternative was given to them, I think they could
Nah.
be. Maybe it would be difficult.
you got
but
to think some of these people don't want to move.
I hear
bro.
it. I
They
hear
don't
it.
want
But
to
if
move.
And they
if
don't
a
care.
And they
proper
said, if you
Wild guy
move, you
move.
can't be called Chelsea. I said, well,
yeah.
come on, bro. You're
yeah, it's
childish
like it's,
now.
yeah, it's like that. That's why the CFC London branding's everywhere. But if there a proper alternative was given, maybe there could be a conversation. But there's no alternative. There's no option.
Turn into
Southwest
West
Blues.
London Blue,
Like,
bro.
we're not
like
moving
Master
to
League, bro.
we're not moving to Uxbridge.
Pez.
You know what I mean, or Chesham. So
Roy Slip.
Rushlipp. You know what I mean? There's no option. So what
Sorry?
can you do?
Just
Played
build
by
a thing at
Cobham.
Cobham, man. Just build
Yeah,
a
played by
wicked.
Cobham.
Are you
You know what I'm
mad?
saying?
That's not in
M25,
Chelsea,
easy
bro.
access.
No.
Up in Ground Share
Getting to
QPR.
Cobham is long as well.
Sorry, yeah.
Ground Share QPR.
Well, Loftus Road. Jesus.